Hello there guys, it's Matt here again and welcome back for another action figure review. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the DC Direct Batman Arkham City Series 3 The Penguin. So as you can see, here's the figure in the packaging, looking really awesome. So this figure has just been released by DC Direct and has just come out. So that's really cool, and I did purchase this figure from Star Action Figures for about £17 including the shipping. So that's pretty good. I will put a link in the description down below for where you can purchase this figure if you're interested. So let's take a quick look at the figure in the packaging. So as you can see, the figure is in the same style as packaging as all the other figures, in the shape of Batman's cowl. On the top here you can see the tower. In the background you can see the city, and here's the figure looking really cool. Down here it says Batman Arkham City The Penguin Series 3 Collector Action Figure. And on the side here you can see it's got the new DC Collectibles logo. So that's pretty cool. So now let's flip it on the back. Take a look at the back of the packaging. As you can see on the back there, you've got the other figures in this series. Sorry about the glare. There we go. You can see the other figures in this series. We have Batman, the orange variant of the Clown Thug, the green variant of the Clown Thug, Azrael, the Penguin, and Ra's al Ghul. So a really decent series, a really cool series. I do really like this series, and I will be getting all of these figures in this series very soon, or hopefully soon. So that's pretty much it for the packaging. And so let's get this guy out of the packaging. Okay, so now we have the figure out of the packaging. Here it is. Now, as soon as I got this figure out of the packaging, I knew it was going to be a really nice figure, and I was really impressed about the level of detail on this guy. So it's a really nice figure. So first, let's go over the accessories that Penguin does come with. So as you can see, he does come with a couple of accessories. So first, as you can see, he does come with his hat, which looks really cool. So let's take a look at that. So here's the little bowler hat, old-fashioned hat sort of thing. Pretty nice accessory. It's made of a soft rubber, like all over. So it's nice and soft and everything, so that's really cool. It does fit on his head nice and easily, so that's pretty nice. Or the other way, yeah, it fits nicer one way than the other, so that's pretty cool. That fits on his head nice and easily, that's pretty cool. And also you do get his umbrella, so here's his umbrella. See that nice little bird head at the top there, nicely painted, black paint with a little red tip there as well, so that's pretty nice. And it does fit into his hand really nicely as well, because he does have an open hand as well, so that's pretty cool. And it does just fit in there nice and easily as well. But be careful when you're sliding it in there, because the black paint on here does chip away a bit, and you can get some black paint inside his hand there, as I've done. So yeah, but that's a nice accessory there. And the last accessory they do get is his cigar. As you can see in there, sitting in his hand there. Which looks really cool in his hand there. So I actually didn't know you get a cigar with this figure, which is pretty cool. So let's take a closer look at the cigar. So here's the cigar. Not really much to it, just like a bit of brown, just painted brown really, with a little red dot on the end there, and it's also got 2 pegs to put his fingers on. It is kind of hard to put into his fingers, because you have to like open up his fingers, because you can see it's not going to fit in there, so you have to open them up a bit. That's kind of sorry about that. But it's kind of hard to put in there, but once you get in there it's fine. But be careful, because it is really loose, and it is really loose in his fingers, so if you knock it you can lose it, and I nearly lost mine, so be careful about that. So now we've got the accessories out of the way, let's get a closer look at the figure. So here's the head sculpt of Penguin. Really nicely detailed head sculpt. Looks really accurate to the character in the game, which is really nice. You've got this nice glass eye, which looks really cool actually. You can see the eye underneath there and all that, which looks really nice. You can see the whole nice sculpt work on the head there. You've got this little piece on his neck here. I do not know what that is. If anyone knows, please let me know, because I don't know what that is. So you can see that down the side there. Nice ears there. Really nice paint job. You can see the hair there. Looks really nice there. Only one bad thing about this face sculpt, you can see the seam line going up through his head, going around the side there. I don't know if I could pick this up if it'll be able to pick it up on camera, but I can clearly see it, like a little seam line going through his head, which doesn't look that good on the figure, but it's not too bad. So yeah, that's the head sculpt. Down here you can see, like on his collar, around his coat, you can see like nice white dry brushing sort of around his coat there. Looks pretty nice. And his coat is also made of a soft rubber, which is pretty cool. So you can see the edges here, they're made of a soft rubber, and it also feels like leather as well. It gives it a nice look that looks like leather as well, so that's really cool. Down his waistcoat here, you can see their nice paint job as well. Really nice paint job. You can see like little cuffs here, nice white details on there as well. Got his hands there as well, pretty nicely detailed. And he's got this his bandage hand, where it's been bandaged up because it's broken. That's pretty nice. It's got plain black trousers, no shading on that whatsoever, just painted black really. And he got his nice shoes as well. That's pretty nicely done there. And he does have a pig hole on the bottom of his shoe there, so that's pretty nice. On the back here, you got like a little pattern there as well, so that's pretty cool. The back of his jacket, and you got nice little pockets here as well. Like, you can't obviously open them up, but they're just like little pockets, so that's pretty nice. Overall, really nice designed figure. He is a lot smaller than some of my other figures, DC Direct figures, because that's how the character is. He is also kind of heavy for his size, kind of chubby, a bit bulky, but that's what he's supposed to be like, so that's really cool. So yeah, so really nice detailed figure, great paint job, and looks really awesome. He does have a pig hole, as I just mentioned, but he doesn't come with a base or a stand or anything. So, but we'll go into the reason why you don't get that in a minute. Yeah. So okay, let's go over the articulation on Penguin now. So he has a swivel head, I think. It moves left, right, and then down a tiny bit, and then up a tiny bit. So that's not much articulation there. His shoulders on a ball joint, moves up, down, and also swivels and turns and all that. You can't move his shoulders, and he has a swivel at the wrist, and that's it. Terrible articulation for Penguin. Sorry I have to say that, but it's terrible, because you hardly move his head, you can't move his elbows, and you can't move his waist, his hips, or his knees or his ankles. You can't move his legs at all. So that is the reason why he can stand easily, because you can't move his legs at all. You can't even move him a tiny bit. So yeah, you can only move his shoulders and his head and his wrists. That's about it. So yeah, so the articulation on Penguin is really bad. Quite appalling actually. I thought it would be better than this, but never mind. Suppose it's still pretty good. Yeah, so paint job on this figure, brilliant paint job, because it's DC Direct, really great paint job. Really love this figure. Yeah, so yeah, it's a really cool figure. So what I'm going to do now is a quick size comparison of another DC Direct figure. Just bear with me. So here we have Hush. So I'm just doing a size comparison quickly. So as you can see, he sort of goes up to his chest area, like his chest here. So you can see Penguin is quite a small figure, and yeah, so there we go. So yeah, so overall, I think I'll give Penguin a 5 out of 5, maybe 4.5 out of 5, as the articulation is really bad, but the sculpt work and detail on the figure is amazing, and he looks very cool. So yeah, so overall, if you're a Batman figure, no, if you're a Batman fan, a Penguin fan, then I'd highly recommend picking up this figure. So yeah, so anyway, I think that pretty much does it for this review. Thanks for watching, and please rate, comment and subscribe, and goodbye.